Agent of Tottenham ace who just can't keep quiet makes fresh claim about his future. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Before we dive into this update, be sure to press that subscribe button and keep up with all the latest news. Tottenham defender Radu Dragusin will remain with the club, as confirmed by his agent Florin Manea, who has dismissed rumours of a possible departure in the January transfer window. Despite limited playing time, with Cristian Romero and Mickey van der Ven firmly ahead of him in the pecking order, Dragusin is determined to fight for his place in Ange Postecoglou's 11. According to Manea, the Romanian international is fully committed to his future at Spurs and has no intention of leaving, even though clubs like Napoli have shown interest. While Dragusin has not yet cemented a regular spot in the starting lineup, Manea expressed confidence that his client will have more opportunities to prove himself as the season unfolds. The agent is optimistic that the 22-year-old defender could feature in 20 to 25 matches by the end of the campaign, which would mark significant progress for Dragusin in his first full season at Tottenham. So far this season, Dragusin has made 4 appearances, with 3 starts across different competitions. His performances have been mixed, including a nervy start in the EFL Cup, where Tottenham needed 2 late goals to see off Coventry City, and a disappointing red card just 7 minutes into his Europa League debut against Qarabag. However, Manea praised Dragusin's resilience and strong mentality, emphasising that the young defender is learning from these experiences and remains focused on his development. Speaking to Sport per Circe, the agent commented, "It is normal for Napoli to have him on the list. He is a footballer who played well in Italy. I don't think that Tottenham will part with Radu, even in the current situation, where he is not a starter. Apart from Romero and Van der Ven, they have no one. I think that Radu will get more chances this year. And if he plays 20 to 25 matches this season, I'm satisfied." We even talked after that moment in the Europa League when he saw red. He told me, "I'm learning, I'm putting it behind me and we're moving forward. I think that at this big level, the mentality is the most important. You have to fight and overcome the moments. In football, you live from one week to the next." One Ballon d'Or nominee, who Tottenham are reportedly keen on signing, is set to be available for a cut-price deal in January according to the latest reports. The player in question is Ademola Lookman, who has emerged as one of the most swashbuckling attackers in Serie A since his switch to Atalanta back in 2022. It was reported by TBR Football last month that Spurs have had their eye on the 26-year-old for a long time and even sent scouts to watch him in action in the Champions League this season. However, the outlet suggested that the Lily-Whites might have to battle the likes of Arsenal and Liverpool, who are also fans of the Nigeria international. There has now been a big update on Lookman's future, with Sky Germany reporter Florian Plettenberg revealing that the versatile forward might be on his way out of Atalanta in January. He explained that the player is keen on a new challenge, and with his contract in Bergamo running out in 2026, the Italian club could be open to cashing in on him during the upcoming transfer window. The journalist further asserted that an offer of around £25 million might be enough to bring the former Everton man back to the Premier League. Lookman has thrived as a second striker, or occasionally as a number 10 at Atalanta, and one does wonder what position Ange Postecoglou would want to use him in at Tottenham. We know that the Australian likes attackers who are versatile, and the fact that the 26-year-old can play in either flank would certainly give the Spurs boss plenty of options. Shakhtar Donetsk midfielder Georgi Sudakov continues to be linked with a move to the Premier League, and several top clubs are keen on him. According to a report from iNews, Chelsea, Arsenal and Manchester City are hoping to sign the 22-year-old midfielder, but they will face competition from Tottenham as well. The report states that Tottenham are long-standing admirers of the midfielder, and it will be interesting to see if they decide to make a move for him in the coming months. Sudakov is regarded as a generational talent, and he has impressed with his performances in the Ukrainian league. The 22-year-old is currently the division's top goalscorer, and he will add a new dimension to the Tottenham attack if he joins the club. The North London outfit could certainly use more goals from the middle of the park. He will add creativity to the side as well. His arrival will put James Maddison under pressure to perform at a high level every week. The England international has been criticised for his inconsistency. Competition for places will help Tottenham improve as a team. Meanwhile, the likes of Chelsea and Arsenal need more quality in the middle of the park as well. They could certainly use more goals and creativity. Sudakov could share the creative and goal-scoring burden with Cole Palmer and Martin Odegaard. The 22-year-old will be tempted to move to the Premier League. It will be an excellent step in his career, and he will get to test himself against the best defenders in the world. Regular football in England could accelerate his development and fulfil his potential. It remains to be seen which of the 4 Premier League clubs come forward with an official offer to sign the midfielder in the near future. He is unlikely to be a cheap acquisition, and he could cost a premium. Jamie Gittens, Borussia Dortmund's electrifying young winger, has quickly become a player in demand across Europe. As Football Insider revealed, Premier League giants Tottenham and Liverpool have been informed that the exciting 20-year-old talent could be available for £40 million next summer. This revelation has set the football world buzzing, and it's easy to see why the English forward is attracting so much attention. Jamie Gittens has emerged as one of Borussia Dortmund's brightest young talents. The England under-21 international has already bagged 4 goals and 2 assists across all competitions this season. While these stats are impressive, it's his performances in the Champions League that have turned heads. Scoring twice in 2 games, including a standout display against Celtic in a 7-1 drubbing, Bino Gittens has shown that he's more than ready to make his mark on the biggest stages. Both Liverpool and Spurs are actively planning for a future beyond their current wide options. Liverpool, in particular, are dealing with growing uncertainty around the future of club icon Mohamed Salah. At Tottenham, the scenario is different but equally pressing. Son Heung-min, despite his undeniable contributions over the years, is now 32 and has struggled with injuries and form this season. Spurs have already made moves to reinforce their wide options, signing Wilson Odobert from Burnley in the summer. However, Gittens could represent a long-term successor to Son, offering Spurs a potent threat down the flanks for years to come. It's clear why the buzz around Jamie Gittens is only growing. At just 20 years old, he's already proving himself in the Bundesliga and Champions League, which are both highly competitive environments. His pace and ability to take on defenders could be a huge asset for any Premier League club. Tottenham supporters, meanwhile, might view the signing as a necessary step in preparing for life without Son. While Son's contribution to Spurs has been immense, every player eventually declines. Jamie Gittens could be the spark that reignites their wing play, offering a fresh option for their attacking line. That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with all things Tottenham, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications on our latest content. Don't forget to like this video and share it with fellow Spurs supporters. Let's grow our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs!